If a young performer came to you and said, I want to be a professional performer, juggler, magician, whatever, what advice would you give them in pursuit of that goal? Other than, it might as well be you.
It might as well be you. No, I would say that for one, because that's always part of my repertoire. Um, and it's something I truly believe in. I would also say that it can't be enough to want to do it. It's got to be, it's what you have to do. That it's got to be your passion. Because there are so many things that are going to try to knock you off that pedestal that if you are wavering at all about it, if you are unsure, yeah, well, we can always be unsure. That's probably the wrong way to put it. But if you're wavering about it, if you say, you know what, I'm going to try this out, you're probably not going to succeed because there are too many things that are going to knock you off that pedestal and say, you know what, an easier way would be to get a desk job. You know, that would be an easier way. And you'd say, yeah, you're right, and I'll do that. It's got to be the only thing you can do. If it's not the only thing you can do or anything that you're interested in, you're going to find another way to make a living. I usually try to tell people don't get a day job. Make this your make this your career, your passion from the beginning. Because if you have a day job, you're going to stay in that day job. It's a hard lesson, you know. You can't take it hard and fast because there are responsibilities. If you have a family, you have to pay for that. You have to supply. You have to be responsible. But to the biggest extent, even if you have a day job, it can't be your job. It has to be some way of making money. Your job is to be a performer, and that is your primary goal. If you can do that and say, I do this to make money, but my job is to be a performer, uh, then then you have a better shot at it.
Okay. Steve?
Also, do
Oh,
as many free shows as you possibly can. If you don't know what you're doing, do as many free shows as you possibly can. A couple of things, you'll learn the craft a bit better, and then you'll also get the exposure. you'll, you'll get people will see you. If you're a performer and don't perform, you're not a performer, right? You got to do the shows.
okay. Excellent advice, Steve. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we wrap this up? Or any thoughts, something maybe we didn't talk about?
No, except that it can be certainly a hard life, certainly a life full of self-doubt along the way. But if you get through it, if you keep plugging along, tenacity. People who don't make it in this business are everywhere. If you stay with it, you got a better chance of making it, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
I heard something recently. I don't know if you were in on this conversation or not. Somebody shared the meaning of amateur is somebody who loves it, and they said that all these hobbyists think they're amateurs, but in retrospect, this gentleman said, actually, I think the pros are the amateurs because we love it so much that we can't do anything else.
Right. Yeah.
So,
No, I would concur. I think that if the passion is there, you will find a way. It may not be the way that you want necessarily, may not be the way you expect, but you will continue. And if you pay attention, you'll get better. Right now, at this point in my career, I am the best I've been, I believe. I mean, others may disagree, the audiences may disagree, but I'm having more fun than I did when I was in my 20s. And I think my material is stronger now than it was then. I know it was then, much stronger than it was. My new material is much stronger than my old material, and that's encouraging to me. It makes me think I've got to get a lot more new material because if the good stuff just keeps coming, I've got to pay attention to that and keep working.